Morning, everybody. I might have just repeated that, but I don't think it heard me the first time. Here's your daily shot of inspiration with Chondra. Coffee with Chondra. I'm not drinking my coffee yet because it's too hot. But just wanted to have a shout out to everybody this morning and give you some inspiring things to think about. And first of all, this might not be inspiring to everyone, but I'm gonna talk a little bit about coffee because yesterday was National Coffee Day and I did not realize that till later on in the day. And I am an avid coffee drinker, as many of you know. But I do pay attention to the certifications on coffee. Morning, Audra. One thing I always do is get organic coffee because coffee beans are one of the most highly sprayed crops with pesticides, and I would prefer not to drink that as I'm preparing for my day every day. Morning, Carrie. I also try to get fair trade, and that just means that the farmer that has worked hard in, you know, wherever it might be, Colombia, Peru, is getting a fair price for the beans that you have purchased, and it's not all being taken from the middleman. Hi, Morgan. Jackie. Two certifications that are more responsible, like for our world, are shade grown, and that means it's bird friendly, and Rainforest Alliance. That one's pretty obvious. And then I read about one this morning that I've never seen before. I've never seen it on a package of coffee, but it's UTZ certified, and that means you can trace the coffee origin all the way back to the farmer, so you know where it came from. So much of our food can be a little sketchy, so it's nice to know where your food came from. So that is my PSA: drink coffee responsibly. So anyway, yesterday I talked about morning mindset a little bit, and I kept thinking of things throughout yesterday, and I wanted to continue on mindset. It's not necessarily for the morning, but it's the mindset to get you through the day. And instead of thinking of the word mindset, there are a lot of other words that you could think of, like attitude, mentality, behavior, mental state, your mood, your perspective in life, philosophy, point of view, temperament, or outlook. So don't get hung up on the word mindset necessarily, but it's your mental state through the day and through the week and life. Yesterday I also talked about the 10 positive emotions that Barbara Fredrickson talks about in her book Positivity. I was going to mention a quote, sorry about that, that she mentions in a clip promoting her book, and it's talking about positivity. And I completely agree with this comment. Investing in things that bring us more positive emotions is an investment in our future. It's choosing hope over fear. Once you've delved into these things and created a foundation of positivity, of what you know your goals are, you don't fear things as much. You do things that you fear, probably. I know I do, like I said yesterday. Yesterday was the first time I was on Facebook Live. And I'm back today. Morning, Amy. So just do things that are out of your comfort zone, and it makes you grow. You can stay stagnant, but that's not really a very good way to live life. So I just thought of a few more things that I do or I use to continue that positive mindset. It's not even necessarily positive, but it's growing and, you know, goal related. One is really simple, and I think about it several times a day. It's my computer password, and I have my computer set up to sleep after a certain amount of time, so when I leave my computer and I can come back, I will type it in again. So I have to think about that word. I'm not telling you what it is. It's my password. But I have to think about what it is and then type it in physically. So that is just another way of reiterating to my brain that particular word. And it could be any positive word. Hi, Sherry. Another one is to read every day. If you can't read, listen to an audiobook. I know it's really hard to find the time in the day, but I'm reading the book The Power of Habit, and it's really interesting. One of the facts in there is 40% of what we do is habit. They're not decisions. 40%. I thought that was an amazingly high number. And thinking about, Steve Jobs wearing the same clothing every single day, that's a habit. So it's one less thing he needs to decide during the day. Something he doesn't have to think about. So you can really focus good thoughts on what you have to think about and decide through the day. So create the good habits, not the bad. Many times during the day and week, I think of Bible quotes. You don't have to go necessarily read an entire book or chapter of the Bible, for instance, but think on various things that are positive to you in your life that uphold your convictions. Really, I mentioned one canvas of quotes I have in my bathroom yesterday, and I do have one other piece of artwork. I guess you could say it's a quote, but excuse me. And I don't think this is necessarily beach themed, although it is a beach kind of philosophy. But it is live in the sunshine, swim in the sea, drink the wild air. And sure, yeah, that's about the ocean and whatnot. But think about that applying to your life. Just go out and do things. I'm gonna go sit in my room. I'm gonna go watch TV for 5 hours at night. Go do something. Go watch the sunrise some morning. I do that once in a while, but sometimes I'm just too tired to get up. But I do that once in a while. Go look at things. Go do things. Travel. It's a big world. It has a lot of amazing things to look at. So don't just be stagnant and live in the dark. Live in the sunshine. One thing that I stopped doing a long time ago is watching the news, and I keep abreast of the news. I see what's happening on Yahoo and Facebook. You can't help but know what is the current events. But even this morning, I pulled up Facebook, and the very first thing I saw was that there was a shooting on the Eisenhower Expressway. The first thing, I don't want to fill my mind with that. And I would say 90% at least of the news is bad news. Yes, we need to know about things. We need to know about, the political and civil unrest that's happening and the shootings, so we can maybe do something about it. But I don't want to fill that with my mind every day. And like I said, on Facebook, it's really hard to ignore, but I have to try to do that. You could do things in your spare time. I know who has spare time, but again, to reinforce that positivity, make a Pinterest board about positivity. And if you're feeling negative or whatever during the day, go look at it. I am so inspired by so many quotes, and I see great quotes posted by other people. In fact, I just saw Michelle is watching. Good morning, Michelle. And I see her Pinterest quotes, and they often make me laugh. So make a Pinterest board that's positive. You can go to that whenever. A huge way to maintain a positive, sorry, I was reading a message from Bridget that she just sent. A way we can maintain that positive mental attitude all through the day and through our lives is to forgive. If we don't forgive, we're stuck on that and we can't move forward. You have to forgive. That doesn't mean to forget about it. Maybe forgiving is, maybe you put that person out of your life. That can be a positive thing to do. But if you don't forgive and move on from it, then you can't move forward in life. You're stagnant. And in a future video, I might talk more about how to do that, because I've struggled with that a little bit. How do you forgive? Okay, well, I forgive you. Does that mean you've forgiven? No, not necessarily. So I've read a lot about that and talked to a lot of people about how to forgive, because it's one thing to say it and it's another to know how to do it. And I don't necessarily think most of us know how to do it. Or once we know how, if we can carry that out. One other thing to carry out that mental mindset, and this really hit home with me. I was watching a video that Jacob Nadarin had posted a while back, and I sent him a message after it because I thought it was really powerful. And it was about doing things for other people. If you are in a place where you are truly out there doing things for people, and I don't mean just even like donating money to somebody online, I mean physically going and volunteering. It could be anything. It could be like we're dealing with, hopefully we're on a downhill swing on this, but the flood situation in Cedar Rapids. And it was amazing the amount of volunteers that were out. And I mean, you don't get paid for that. That's the whole point of the word volunteer. Sandbagging, and it was tireless hours. It's amazing. And there are so many videos out there on Facebook. You could find one, and the amount of things that were done in a short amount of time, so we didn't have that destruction happening again, is a real testament to the community. So volunteer. Spend time with an elderly person. It doesn't matter if you know them. It could be doing some mission work, or it could be reading books to an elementary school class, or it could be working at a soup kitchen, or organizing a drive, or whatever your passion happens to be. Just do it. If you are focused on someone else, your focus is much less on you, and it makes you feel really good to do that. So all of these mindset ideas, I think mindset is so important. And like I said yesterday, I talked about morning mindset, because that's get it going first thing. And unless you do that, unless you get your brain in the right place, you can never take action and accomplish your goals. And we all want to accomplish our goals. All of us have different goals, but you have to be in that place where you're ready to make changes and you're ready to grow, because if your mind isn't there, your body won't follow. You determine your reality. And that's cheesy, but it's so true. We do. There's no complaining about it. There's no putting it off onto somebody else. We are responsible for ourselves. Boy, that kind of got deep right at the end there, didn't it? But a little dose of reality this morning. Morning, Kelsey. Baby cakes. Anyway, it's been a good drive-in this morning. No road rage. I am focusing on the road, so no worries there. So anyway, happy Friday, everyone. I hope everybody has an awesome weekend. I'm going to be traveling out of town and seeing some old friends, so I'm very excited about that. That should be fun. So if you enjoyed the video, comment on it. Tell me your secrets to mindset, because like I said, my password one, that's just a random one I decided to do one day. I'm going to do an inspirational word instead of a whatever password I normally do. So comment, tell me what you think about that, and like and share and whatever else. You could also check out, I do have a website, it's chondrarankin.com, and I have some other positive resources on it, including Morning Amber, hey Wayne. I have some other resources on it, including some positive books, and I will be adding to that. I only have 3 on there right now. I'm reading one at the moment, The Power of Habit. So there will be more on that, but I have some blog posts, and those are typically generated toward positive thoughts or, you know, different ways of thinking. So everybody have an awesome weekend. Get my thing off of here so I can finish my post. Have a great weekend, everybody.